Go.
So, good afternoon for all of us.
Good afternoon.
Standing here today, we are from Bukti. We're gonna present and deliver our presentation, proposal presentation, which the title, Analysis of Slang Language Used in Satirical Content on the TikTok account Podcast Kesel Aja. With our members, Ananta Torik, Amira Sarwa, Hanjar Cendrato, and me, Olga Marshat, as the moderator. In this table of content, we're gonna present to you our chapter 2 and chapter 3. So, in the theory framework, slang is a language used in English in English. According to the Adams in 2009, slang is like another bridge between or from our linguistic interest and motive. And it is often possible to tell even context, truth, interest, and motive reason why all of them once is not a terrible conclusion to draw. Therefore, from the concept of slang above, the researchers argues that slang is an informal term used by all men, whether young and old, or special local community for internal communication. While we also provide historical development of slang, which is in 2006, Alan and Goodrich said that the first use of language was in the 18th century. At the moment, slang was typically used to modify the satirical expression of being named to the stranger or suspect. Many people use jokes or keep a secret of the meaning of the word that they are thinking about. In the 16th century, slang appeared for the first time throughout the culture and became slang language, and only a particular use used it. For example, thieves, bookers, criminals, and etc. While slang have many types, which is fresh and creative, flippant, imitative, acronym, clipping, and that's all. In the term of sociolinguistic, is a branch of linguistics that specifically examines the use of language in society, which is what's called the sociology of language. Language is a necessity of life. Then, in a sense, there is no life without language. Language is the way to gain this power, which is, it is mean that language can be used as the primary tool for interacting in various ways, including establishing relationship in the society.
Dia yang masak lagi.
Okay, for the next is fire. Our variable in our title. The satire is combinations of word or sentence. They are selling the expression that contains a certain message with the distinctive language and address the certain parties of the just expressions by the homework and hiding. Next is about TikTok video. TikTok is the social media platform that consists of short videos. For the first generation of this social media is as long as 3 minutes, but now it's being improved and on the February 2022 it's been 10 minutes. Why we choose the TikTok and then why TikTok videos? Because right now TikTok platform is almost all the generation use this platform, and then the minority of this platform is the young generations. Okay, next is our previous studies in this proposal. Is the first research by the Subianto Basri 2022 with the title Ustad Dasar Latif and Ustad Abdul Somad Language Style. In the video lectures on the YouTube, the language style is based on the word choice. Ustad Dasar Latif and Ustad Abdul Somad give the conversationals of the language style when the lecturing the listener, and then the second journal is the research has done by Hafni Ayudini Manurung, Hendra Herianto, and Diana Ahmad. Is the analysis of the slang terms in the Deadpool movie in February 2022. In this research, they are analyzing the function of the slang language in that movie, and the research studies is the analysis of satire in stand-up comedy in Indonesia or Suci at Kompas TV, June 2023. In this research, they are analyzed and make what differences in satire that used in this stand-up comedy. And then they are find the fact there are people who do satire considered smart and willing to give.
Our next chapter 3, which is technology. For our research lab, this research method used by descriptive to qualitative research method. According to Sugiono 2008, descriptive to qualitative is a research method that based on philosophy of positivism, which usually used on natural objective. And since our method use recorded material, the research strategy we use is based on content analysis and material question is found on TikTok videos and written information such as document, content, or transcript media.
Next we got data and source data. The data of our study is all the words containing slang language found in TikTok account podcast Kesel Aji. Meanwhile, the source of all the data is taken from the transcript TikTok, chosen video on podcast Kesel Aji account. And this is the reason why we choose podcast Kesel Aji as our subject for our research. The first reason is podcast Kesel Aji has recently become a hot topic among social media users. This heated discussion also occurs in content that contains satirical elements and trigger many differing opinions, both positive and negative. The second reason, the content creator itself, named Ozai Akuti, is well known on social media for his influence on Jaksel or Jakarta language. This is a trendy language among the current generation, combining Indonesia and English. On his TikTok account, Podcast Kesel Aji, the content creator delivers his satire using this Jaksel or Jakarta language. The third reason, although this content may come off sarcastic and sharp, Podcast Kesel Aji still delivers his message with an responsibility. For example, one of his viral videos is about people who don't understand politics but love to run on Twitter. In the video, he mocked people who frequently comment on politics on social media without sufficient knowledge. The video is packaged in a humorous and entertaining manner, but it also contains a fairly critical message.
And for the next one is research instrument. Research instrument is the tool that researchers use to help them collect their data. And because we are content analysis, our tool that we use is Microsoft Office Word that will be used for the transcript from the video TikTok podcast Kesel Aji.
This is our technique of quality data. So our quality data is gather 10 videos that has reached more than 1 million views, and the year is between 2023 till 2024. And we are highlighting this content that contains satirical content. And our step of collecting data as follows, such as downloading videos related to the topic, transcribe the video using online transcript, and copying and pasting the dialogues into Microsoft Office Word, and making check marks on the words on the dialogue that suspect as slang language and its function.
And for analysis data technique, the study is used qualitative approach. It means the researcher describes the type of function of slang language. Now, so our strategy is for the first one, we will do data identification. We will transcribe and text on the video and download to find out the word that use the content slang word. And second, we will do data classification. For this classification, we will classify the data into the table that has been created by the researcher, and the researcher can observe and analyze the data. And the last one, we will do the interpretation. In this case, we will get the data and give the results but interpret the data descriptively.
So that's all of our chapter 2 and 3. I hope we can continue our chapter proposal after this meeting. And I hope you guys understand also about the Slang language and its function and its type. And I hope you guys don't become a Slang person. So we came to the forum discussion. If you guys have any question, suggestion, comment, please raise your hand and say your name and state your sentence.
Tiga.
My name is Olvi Shomping from Group 2. As we can see in the title, there is two variables, that is slang and satire. I want to read an article about satire, and it has its own theory. And why do you use two variables, which is slang and satire? Because I think it's more practical if you only use one.
My name is Pratik Susmita Pasaribu. I'm from Group 4. So my question is, can you explain why you choose the satire and slang language? Because you didn't mention the background.
Why we choose satire and slang? We don't provide our background to choose that topic. Okay.
Tiga.
My name is Yasil. I'm from Group 4, and I want to ask about the slang. How can the use of slang influence the inclusion or participation of audience who may not be familiar with the vocabulary or the slang phrases that the company uses? How can the use of slang influence the inclusion or participation of audience who may not be familiar with the vocabulary or slang phrases that the content uses?
Next question. Next, we have to put now.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Putri Melinda, and I would like to ask, and as you have explained before about, what kind of video that you would like to take from the podcast. I mean, you have to make the limitation of the video that you have to take, because the upload of if you do not make the limitation, you will feel kewalahan to analyze all of those videos. So you have to limit it which video that we have to analyze, or maybe just one or two videos, not all of those videos. Thank you.
So I'm gonna answer all three questions. Yes, our title is analysis of slang language using satirical content on the TikTok account Podcast Kesal Aja. So our analysis in this our proposal is only slang language, and the focus of our identify the slang language is the satirical content in Podcast Kesal Aja. So we only have one variable to analyze, and the focus is the satirical content. Satirical content, because in Podcast Kesal Aja on TikTok account is not only he has for membahas anything what the fire on the social media. So my answer your question, Alfie.
So you only consider the satire is the type of this content?
Yes, for the focus. Next is Pratik.
Okay, I will answer Pratik's question. What is our background to choose slang and satire content? So our background is in TikTok, especially in TikTok and social media. Satire and slang word is commonly used by content creator or other people to engage their viewers. And in this era, teenagers is usually wants instant word. They like to combine all the word so they can speak without tell the true meaning of the word. They like instant word. and that's why we choose slang and satire.
And then I want to continue Hansen answer. So our background is Ozi Ramputi is the owner of the podcast Kesal Aja account TikTok. It have 1.5 million followers. We can say he is the influencer, and then he is often too viral about the content he makes, and of course, as we can say it, the satire content. And then the satire content is the impressive of him because the slang language that he used in the satire content of his own is like our type is included termasuk ke dalam type of that we use the slang expert opinion is like the fresh and creative. As you know, he always make the fresh and creative slang language for convey his talk for the audience. And the often next is the often type of slang language that he often to use is acronym when he is make a new membuat singkatan baru. So that's my answer to your question. And our answer is answer your question. Thank you.
So I'm gonna answer Mr. Imelda's question. It's about our limitation. So we are already explained about our limitation of our data. So the limitation is the data collection is just the 10 videos that has reached more than 1 million views. And the second limitation is the year. So we only take the video between 2023 and till 2024. And also, our limitation is there are beragam konten lah di podcastnya dia. Tapi we are just focus on the content that contains satirical content. So that's our limitation.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Next is Cecilia question.
Alright, last question from Cecilia Brokmore. How can the use of slang influence the inclusion and participation of audience who may not be familiar with the vocabulary or slang phrases used? In our group opinion, I think that is the dilemma between learning this slang language, because this language has a positive and negative effect, which is in the positive way. People who understand this slang language will be understand and feel more linked and feel close to the community or to its people. Meanwhile, people who don't understand this language will maybe feel exclusive, feel left out by its community or people who say this slang language. So the influence is more mainly to gather people who understand this in the inclusion, and how to help people who may not be familiar with vocabulary or slang phrases used. I think the solution for them is to learn and to tell more people about it, the slang language, so they can understand too, and they feel close to the person too, and so they can feel inclusive, not exclusive. So you education. Thank you. So I think that's all from the reply. I hope you guys understand. Sorry. That's our material from group 3. I'm sorry. So I think that's all from our group 3.
Berarti mau
statement from Hansen that teenagers use combined words in their daily life. But I don't think like combined word is slang. Can you?
It's also like our expert opinion is acronym. They are used the content in the slang is acronym. Like I said before.
Takut, sorry. Mistake.
Mistaken.
Sorry pemirsa.
Okay. Good. Close.
So any last word?
Closing statement, please.
Statement. So
Minyak apa yang
So that's all from our group 3. Thank you so much for your